Buying a home can be a lot. Moving is stressful, it's expensive, and the real estate market of the last few years has not made it easy on anybody, whether you're a first-time homebuyer or looking for your forever home. I'm Chase Hansen, your DFW Realtor, and today we're going to talk about some of the practical steps people can take to set themselves up well, so you can find the home of your dreams, get the best deal possible, and have the easiest time possible while doing it. Because I think mortgage rates will begin dropping over the winter of 2023 and throughout 2024. So as people look forward to their housing plans over the next year or two, I want you to be prepared. If you find anything in this video helpful, I just ask that you give it a like, subscribe, and hey, why not share it with a friend who's planning to move this next year and help them out as well. Okay, 3 tips for home buyers in the next year. These are the top 3 things that I'd be saying if a friend came to me asking what they should do if they plan to buy a house, whether they're starting their search now or in March or next fall. There are real steps people can take to give themselves a leg up when buying a house. So here's what I got. First thing, know your finances. Most buyers wait to talk to a lender and evaluate their financial status until they're ready to start searching and making offers. But what can happen is they haven't budgeted for closing costs yet, or they haven't checked their credit in a while, or they didn't factor in taxes and insurance into their monthly payments plan. I'd say talking to a lender now and walking through that pre-qualification process early can actually give you a roadmap to clean some things up. Know exactly how much you want to save, and even be able to afford a better house because a lender can usually tell you what steps you can take to be better qualified, and they usually aren't crazy. And checking doesn't mean you have to get a loan that day. So, tip number 1, know your finances. Tip number 2, know your timeline. A lot of buyers start looking either too late or too early for their actual needs or living situation. If you're renting right now, when does your lease end? Do you know if you can go month to month for a bit without a rent increase? Do you know what it would cost to leave early? If you already own a house, are you selling before or after you move? If you need a contingency, are you prepared to get under contract while home searching? If you're moving for work, you know when you need to be officially in your new city. My point is that starting your search at the wrong time can create a sense of urgency and desperation because you go from wanting to move to having to move because you're running out of time. Or you give up on your move because you got too stressed and just renewed your lease. Preparing ahead of time and knowing your needs can help you and the professionals you're working with make that transition easier. You don't want your good motivation to move to become a monster that's trapping you or scaring you. So, know your timeline. Tip number 3, know your realtor. Now, this sounds self-serving because I am a realtor, but hear me out. When you're walking into a contract that commits you to spend thousands of dollars, take on a loan, uproot your life, and can have all sorts of hidden hiccups and requirements you haven't thought of. When you're entering into an agreement like that, having professional representation that understands the process and works for your interests is actually important. Because the sellers have representation, and that agent is working for them, not you. So not having an agent of your own doesn't save you money, it just removes your protections. So instead of starting your home search on your own and maybe picking up an agent down the road or just using the seller's agent, start your search already partnered with a realtor. A good agent should be willing to sit down with you and talk through your goals and needs, even if you aren't moving for a year or two. If you feel pressured by them, ditch them and find representation that is working for your interests and not theirs. This is about you getting the best deal possible, and that actually happens when you have a team around you, not figuring it out by yourself. If you're one of the people planning to buy a home in the next year or so, I'm a realtor serving the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex and I'd love to help you. Or if you're not in that area, I'd be happy to help you find an agent where you are. I think this is important and would love to be on your team. Again, my name is Chase Hansen and my email is chasehansen@remax.net, or you can find me on Instagram at HansenRealtorsDFW. That info is in the description as well. Be sure to like this video and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.